Hello everybody. I'm out in the garden. There's Miss Cupcake. She's going to smell where the raccoon, where s'mores was last night. You guys, aren't these stunning? And these were just Lazy Susans that I picked from an empty ditch. Look it, now they're in our yard. They're live. These ones, I don't know what they're called, but they're similar. They're kind of dying off, but they're beautiful. They're wildflowers, so these will spread here in this area. And then I have the real big flowers. I forget what they're called, but they're growing. I don't know if they have enough seeds, and I planted them so late. That was my fault. But anyway, you guys, look. This zucchini plant gave me so far about 10 zucchini, and I've been sharing every single one of them. Look how big the leaves are. Aren't they incredible? But there's one zucchini there. The other little zucchinis that are, oh, no, sorry, this one here too. So there's two. This might be a good one here too. That possibly, but that one is dying. That one is dying. So, but the weather went from summer heat wave weather, like hot, where you couldn't enjoy yourself outside, to now fall-like weather. It is chilly. There's Coco. But it is, I love this weather. This is my seasonal weather. Yay. When I transplanted the watermelon bush, guys, I really hurt the roots. So here's a nice weed. Look at this weed. Living its best life. Anyway, the watermelon's still alive. I see some leaves coming back to life on it. This watermelon never dried up or fell off, so it's still growing, and I'm just going to let it do its thing. But over here, I have, look at I was going to say watermelon. This here is squash. It's like right up on the fence. My hands are very, very, very sore today. I'm trying to show you guys. Look at these string beans still growing. They're not ready for picking yet, but there's a ton in here. Like, can you guys see the level of string beans that are actually growing? It's going to be a beautiful harvest when these are ready. You guys see that's what I mean. Planting them in tires. Look at how much you get. Like, it's literally loaded. I'd say another couple weeks before this can be picked. But when it's picked, I'm not going to have time. Like 2 weeks from now, 2 to 3 weeks, I'm not going to have time to pull them and plant new seeds. So at least I got 3 tires pulled and replanted, and they're all doing well. Like, you guys, that's the one I planted. I'll go around and show you, but you see the seeds, they're already sprouting. So I'll definitely have time. But let's go have a walk through the garden. Morning! My neighbor. You guys, look at the corn. Look at the tomatoes. Now, I probably picked about 20 tomatoes already. I wish you could be out here and smell. It smells frickin' vine. It smells so good. All right. Let's have a look at the grapes today. Aren't they fabulous, guys? Look, they still got a long ways to go. Grapes usually aren't ready till like September, mid-September. Yep, they take a while, but with this heat, it seemed to just accelerate everything this year. Aren't they beautiful? You guys, I can smell this flower. My nose is kind of plugged this morning, but I can still smell that. Isn't that beautiful? So here's the 2 holes where the hip cast used to be my bush that was like blueberry raspberry. Anyway, come next spring, I'm going to plant, it's like a variety of blueberry bush that's 6 feet wide and tall, 6 feet. So you can imagine the amount of fruit you're going to get off of it. And that's what I want, because these here were nice, but not a scream for me. So I definitely prefer the blueberries. And then I tied this up again yesterday. I tied it up more because it's growing so amazing, but it's the blackberries. Look at all the berries on it. There's berries like everywhere on it, including in the back. Hold on. Sorry guys, I had to stop because them 2 nutcakes wouldn't stop barking. Anyway, these 2 tires are the ones I was telling you about that are side by side that I hauled up the stuff and replanted seeds here too. Look at Coco. Look at this beautiful watermelon. It's growing. I don't know if I have any more watermelons growing. I hope so, but I don't see. But I mean, there could be something down there. But I know I have squash. Okay, where's my squash? That little guy kind of seems to have stunted. And then I know I lost one here. Not sure the reason, but there is, oh, I see a bumblebee. There is a couple squash growing over there too. Look at this, Mrs. Magoo. Huh? Yes, I know. Hyper this morning, barking at everybody. You guys, look at all the little string beans coming. Now these still got about 3 weeks before, but look at them all. Look at Linda. I hope next summer that you can get such a beautiful, abundant harvest. So this one here will be ready probably in a week to pick, because you can see all the string beans coming. There's a ton of them, tons. And there's still flowers too that are creating more beans. So this one here, now mind you guys, I have been picking from this already, but there's lots in there. Potatoes are doing good. They're still alive. I'm starting to get some seeds, which is perfect. These, my transplanted strawberries, did not survive. That's okay. Next summer, I'm going to plant bare roots, but it's early June bearing, and get these tires for like the most fruitful berries. And then you guys see I have that tire, and then I'll show you over here these 2 fresh tires. So I have 3 new tires to add to the garden for next summer. I got my seaweed underneath, and then so far sheep manure, because they had no seafood compost. So, but next summer, what my plan is, because right now there's potatoes over there, so my plan is to use that whole tire. I'm going to fill it up with another bag of sheep manure, but it's going to be buttercup squash and watermelon. That way the vines can literally grow up here, like grow up on this arbor here, and just hang down the fruit like my dad's. What, stinker? Huh? You saying hi to everybody? Good morning, garden dog. Yeah, see, I got some weeding to do. You can see the clover trying to get in my strawberry garden. But yeah, that's that. Yesterday, I got to pick 5 berries, guys, from here. 5 beautiful berries. I wonder, as soon as it turns fully black, it's ready, but there's still some red here. Anyway, there's lots of berries. Yeah. All right, guys, I just ended up weeding, whenever you're out in the garden. Look at that big squash right there. Do you guys see it? Yay! That's a squash, not a watermelon. Morning. Look at the corn coming. Every time I'm out here, I see this corn. It makes me so happy. Do you guys hear her and see her? Cupcake, come here. Come here. Come here. You better come here right now. I see one of my stems is broken. That's probably from Cupcake running fastly through the garden. Anyway, look at this squash. Beautiful. The squash stuck in the fence is probably finished growing. This one looks like it's dying. Yeah, it is. It's dying. Unfortunately. Let me just help it and twist it off. Yeah. This one's alive and doing well. So, yeah. Remember the seeds I planted here, guys? Look at them. They're all starting to come up again. Literally 3 days. That's it. That's what I mean. There's definitely time to do this. This will come up in the fall. And plus, string beans are like potatoes. They're a cold weather plant, so they'll be fine. Yep, but you want to get the most out of your garden? Do second load if you have the chance. If your string beans are done now, hopefully you'll have time to replant and get some more growing. So yeah, I got 3 tires. Replant it with the string beans. Can't wait for that. Look at the strawberries, guys. Can you see? Beautiful berries. But yeah, the corn's doing good here. Look at this corn, how big it is. Look at that one. You guys, my dad, his corn. I see a watermelon. Guys, there's a watermelon right there. So yeah, I did a boo-boo this year with a walking path. I got my yard guys to do it, and like, it's about 1.5 feet high. That's what I told them to do. I don't know what I was thinking because it's really hard to walk through. So what I'm going to do is leave it over the winter because it will mulch down some. But come next spring, I'm going to have to like take about half of it out and put it somewhere else because it's too much for me to walk. So yeah, I just got to be careful. I don't want to break any of the main vines. So yeah, things are still growing amazing. We've been getting a good harvest. I just love being out here. Look at the peony seeds. Once they're fragile enough, they'll actually drop and fall and make more peonies. Whatever this vine is, it's very invasive. Very, very invasive. And it was already here when we moved here over 20 some years ago. So it had many, many years to root and grow. But I mean, it is a beautiful vine if you want full privacy. But if you're trying to grow a garden, the vine tries to smother everything. And like, look how it comes and spreads into the lawn. I don't want that. I want it gone. Like, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that vine. Let me get rid of it. So here's my second zucchini plant over here. I got some beautiful zucchinis coming. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There's 3. Here's 4. Is this one dying up? Yeah, this one's not a good one. I can tell by the color. Let me just twist it off. It started disintegrating, so I'm just gonna let it nutrient. But this here produced a lot too. There's probably more on that side. Oh yeah, there is. I see more. Anyway, this is almost done because it's been producing. See, there's another one too. But I'll let it go right till it's done, till the fall. And then what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to try to pull the roots from this. What I'm going to do is cut it at the base as if you're cutting a tree. I'll cut the whole top part right off. Hey. And the roots will stay under the ground for the winter and completely compost. They'll be so soft by next spring when I go to replant in there. But I see a little tree trying to grow in my garden here. You see this? I see 2 of them then. 1, 2. Let's get the roots. Hold on, I'm gonna have to let you go so I can get that root.